Hello, all you wonderful Virgos. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have your July 2020 astrological forecast right here. Combine this with your birth chart, and you'll have the whole picture. And yes, if you are not a Virgo sun, but a Virgo ascendant, this applies to you as well. Okay? So let's talk about this great forecast. First of all, let's start with Mars, the red planet. And wherever Mars is, that's what you really focus on. It becomes number one to you. That's what you're willing to fight with and fight for. Now, it's in your eighth house. Anything in the eighth house is going to be transformed. And so anger may be something that you're looking at, but you're holding inside, because the eighth house deals with secrets and it's private. And what I would do with Mars in my eighth house is I would take a look, and I'd ask, when I say take a look, I mean ask Source, God, Spirit, to show me those hidden secrets that I've carried around with me since I was a child that are holding me back. Because with Mars there, you can get right to the heart of it. The eighth house deals with other people's money. So if you're involved in some sort of mutually beneficial financial project, throw yourself into that. Get to the cause of all issues. That's what the eighth house helps you do. And the eighth house is the house of resurrection. It is the phoenix rising on its own ashes. And so that's why you'll be able to transform any anger that is still within you into purpose and get to the bottom of things. It's really quite beautiful. Okay, Venus, the planet of love, is in your 10th house of your public image and your career, and you are now a loved leader. You are in a position where you can be a caring leader and you are popular. It's that simple. I'm trying to keep it bottom line here because it's so beautiful. And I want you to know Venus is the lesser benefic, and it blesses wherever it is. It's in your 10th house of career. So enjoy your leadership. Now, look over here. Mercury, the blue planet, is in your 11th house of friends, hopes, and wishes, and all kind of group activities. It's still retrograde and will be retrograde until July 12th. After that, it moves into the shadow of the retrograde, where it still feels like Mercury's retrograde, but it's not. Venus has gone direct, and it is currently in the shadow of its own retrograde. When they're in the shadow, it's tricky because it feels like they're retrograde, but they're not. Check out my video from 2019 called Mercury Retrograde, the prequel and the sequel. It explains it beautifully. When Mercury officially comes out of retrograde, it is safe to begin new projects. However, with the shadow of the retrograde still operating, see how that feels to you. If your plans are not moving forward, just know that when Mercury comes out of the shadow, which will be on the 26th of July, and Venus on the 28th of July, you'll be able to move forward. Now, Mars goes into the shadow of the retrograde on July 25th in preparation for its own retrograde position in just a couple of months. So 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Just see how it feels to you. If you're able to move forward well in the shadow, then you know it is safe to move forward. Otherwise, wait till afterwards. Now, Mercury is still going to be in your 11th house all month, and Mercury is what we think about and talk to. So this is a terrific time to talk to your friends, to regroup, um, to keep 6 feet of distance between you, but to communicate. The sun, the center of our life, is sitting in your 11th house, and your friends are very important to you now. They can be the focus of your life. On the 22nd, the sun moves into your 12th house, and you might want to alert everybody that you're going to want more solitude and privacy. Mars in the 8th requires solitude and privacy too, to do its detective work. You just need solitude and privacy, possibly because there's so much activity that's been going on in your area of friendship. Excuse me, I'm shaking the table here. Now, we have a full moon between the 4th and 5th, just a couple of days. I say between those 2 dates because it depends on where you live, where you are on this planet. It can fall on one day or the other. It's a lunar eclipse, which makes it very, very powerful. It's not just a full moon. It's in 13 Capricorn 38. Find 13 Capricorn 38 in your birth chart, because that is the area, and the 5th house in your solar chart is the area where things come to a head and pop. The 5th house rules children, but most importantly, it rules fun and games, socializing, having fun. And so enjoy yourself. With kids or without kids, have a blast. This eclipse, of course, is going to be strongest 3 to 4 months from now. We'll talk about it again. And then after 2 weeks, we have the dark of the moon, and followed by the new moon on July 20th in 28 Cancer 27. And hey, you're back with friends. You're back with your group, with your team. And isn't that cool? And both 5th and 11th houses are social houses. They're fun. They're enjoyable. So that's your forecast for the month of July. I hope you enjoy it. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, just go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com. Order the reading or readings that you would like. And as soon as I get your order, I'll be back in touch. So, till we meet again next month, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.